there, I'm Professor Ad, and today we're going to apply both the product property, the commutative property, and third, the associative property, to help us multiply numbers in scientific notation with as much ease as possible. Doesn't mean it's going to be easy, but we're going to try and keep it as simple as we can. So, we've got two numbers in scientific notation, 1.25 times 10 to the fifth, and 4.2 times 10 to the minus 8. Now, the associative property says that if all you have is multiplication, which is what we have here, we've got a bunch of things being multiplied, then you can regroup, you can change the grouping of things. And the commutative property says that you can change the order of things if all you have is multiplication. So, here's how we're going to take advantage of that. I'm going to take the numbers that are not the 10 to the powers, the 1.25 and the 4.2, and I'm going to group those together. 1.25 times 4.2. Bring down my times. And the parts that have the exponents, I'm going to group those two together. So 10 to the fifth times 10 to the minus 8. So what I've done here is I've shaken up the order a little bit, and I've regrouped it so that the things that have exponents are together and the things that don't are together. Now let's carry out that multiplication. So let's multiply 1.25 times 4.2. I get 5.25. So this piece is going to be 5.25. Bring down the times. And now we'll do the exponent part. Now our product property says if the base is positive, which it is, and it's the same, which it is, and we're multiplying, which we are, then we can take that base and add the exponents. So I'm going to add 5 plus a negative 8. So that's like if I have $5 and I try to withdraw 8, I'm going to take out all 5 along with 3 extra. So we're going to get 10 to the negative 3. All right, let's try another one. So here, let's take the number parts, 6.5 and 8.5, and multiply those together. And we get 55.25. Then we'll bring down our times here. And then let's do the exponent pieces, 10 to the minus 4 and 10 to the 6. So we're going to add those exponents together. Negative 4 plus 6 is a positive 2. So we get times 10 squared. Cool. Now, unfortunately, one of the things that makes this example different from the previous one is remember that in order to be in scientific notation, this number part has to be between 1 and 10. And our number part is unfortunately not between 1 and 10. But don't worry, we can fix it. Here's how we fix it. So ignore this times 10 squared part. Let's just focus on 55.25. And let's say we want to write that part in scientific notation. Well, to write 55.25 in scientific notation, we have to move the decimal point here. So we want 5.525. And since it was a big number, 55, not super big, but big enough, we're going to have times 10 to the first power. So 55.25 in scientific notation is the same as 5.525 times 10 to the first. Now we can bring down this times 10 squared. So now we have 5.525 times 10 to the first times 10 squared. So I have two bases that are the same, the two tens, so we can condense it into 1, 10 to the third. And then we can bring down the 5.525. So here we go. That's going to be our answer. So I've got a few problems for you to try on your own. So find each of these products and express the answers in scientific notation. In the next video, we'll talk about another property of exponents called the power property of exponents. So I'm looking forward to seeing you then, and in the meantime, have a fabulous day.